wanted to actually talk about delayed settlements and the impact that delayed settlements have on our industry. They are super, super frustrating. You think you're coming, a settlement's coming up on a certain date, and it's not just frustrating for you as an agent because, you're waiting for your commission, obviously. But it's stressful for every party involved. It's stressful for your vendor, it's stressful for your purchaser, it's stressful for the solicitors or the legal representatives that are doing that, depending on where they're sitting within the whole of this process. And it's something that you've probably completed all of your work for a couple, 6 to 8 weeks ago. So, you're ready for it to be over. So, unfortunately, delays are really common. Delays to settlement are actually really common, and they come for a number of reasons. The incoming bank may not have completed the mortgage process for the purchasers. The outgoing bank has not completed the discharge of the mortgage process. The banks at the moment are apparently having a lot of trouble meeting some timeframes. They're taking longer, partly due to COVID, claiming that it's due to COVID, but it's certainly, and the high increase of people who are roaming around in the property market and the sales that are happening. Sometimes the delay is because rubbish has been left at the property, and there's some discussion, some heated discussion sometimes around when it's going to go, how it's going to go, and obviously agreements are made around that. And what used to take, and for a little bit longer may take, have some impact on it, is that the vendor, solicitor, or conveyancer, they don't hold the copy of the certificate of title, or it's been lost and it needs to be reissued. Thankfully, when we go digital on all of this in less than a month, that will be a thing of the past. So that'll be one delayed issue that we won't have to deal with. An example, let's just look at an example here. Say a purchaser's bought a property, and the example I've got is one that a solicitor has given to us and talked to us about. It was a property for $4 million, had a standard 10% deposit, leaving a balance to pay of $3.6 million. Okay, doesn't occur on the pre-arranged date. And because the purchaser's finance hasn't been completed, they're not ready with all of that. And that seems to be occurring a fair bit at the moment. So it doesn't take place for another 5 weeks after it was due to occur. Now, penalty interest in their contract was 10%, calculated as 10% of the purchase price, calculated on a daily basis. So $360,000 divided by 365 is $986.30. Yes, I do have the notes just here on the table. That's why I'm looking down. There's no way I could calculate or remember that. So, the amount of that penalty came out as $34,520.54, which had to be paid to the vendor as compensation for that delay in settlement. So, on the other side of the contract, if the delay was caused by a default of the vendor, the purchaser is actually not likewise entitled to penalties for compensation. But the thing is, you are sitting in the middle of this as the agent. So although your job has been done 6, 8 plus weeks ago, keep asking your purchasers, keep talking to your vendors. Is everything right? Are you right for settlement? Have you got rid of all your rubbish? Have you done your clean out? Are you ready to move? There's your vendor. Talk to the purchaser. Is everything right with your finance? You can't fix the finance for them, but keep reminding them that they do need to get that. Are you talking to your legal representative? Have you got all of the, stamp duty done? Have you got all your money ready for this? Keep talking to your legal, so keep reminding them. Yes, is that above and beyond what you should be doing? You may think so. I don't think so. But I mean, if it makes the settlement happen on time, everybody's happy. You've been paid. You've got a happy vendor or a happy purchaser, and surely that's the purpose of what we're doing. So all three of those things, the happiness and the being paid for it. So guys, lots of reasons there why you need to keep that communication process going throughout that settlement period. Some people say, yep, done, exchanged, cooling off period's over, I'm done with this. Yeah, it's not done until you've got the order on the agent, whether you're taking that via the PEXA or whether it's coming from the solicitors. Then, it's it's not done until then, and you can actually pay yourself, give out the keys, make the final disbursements, and then the settlement's over, and then the deal's done. So, and that's when you pop the cork or drink the coffee or whatever it is that you do to celebrate, then that's what you need to do.